Hello everyone, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. This is your host Vaibhav. In today's session of JForex Indicators Explained, we will be considering one more of the indicator developed by Mr. Tushar Chande. Today it's the turn of Chande's Range Action Verification Index, which can be shortened as RAVI. We will see how we can take advantage of this indicator to look for the opportunities in the market where we will have the favorable scenario, favorable possibility of a getting the trade right. So let us now head to the JForex for the newly released trading platform from the Dukascopy Bank SA. Is the Euro USD chart with the each candle period defined as hourly. To add this indicator, you can go through this listing. If you do a quick search, you will find it. All you have to do is type in Chande's range action verification index. This is made with the help of two different types of moving averages, one short moving average and another long moving average. Basically, we take the combination of two different time frames moving averages to see how the price action is unfolding, whether the recent price is trading higher or lower compared to the prior price action. So using these difference, we can see if the price is rising, if the short moving average is on the higher side compared to the long moving average. We can infer that the underlying instrument is in a uptrend, and if we have the short moving average trading lower than the longer term moving average, then that is indicative of the bearish undertone in the market. So this is a quick, quick and simple method to gauge the market sentiments and then try to take advantage of the prevailing sentiments. So all you have to do is type in the range action verification index. Here it comes. This is the one. Let's add it to the chart. The reading is generally considered indicating a strong move. If the percentage output is about 3%, then that is indicative of the strong bullish bias. And if the undertone is in negative territory, if the output value is below 3 and declining and somewhere close to zero or even below zero, then that is considered bearish. So here, if we look at the recent price dynamics of the Euro USD, we have seen these indicator moving sharply below and above this range, which is classified in this scenario with the use of level 3. Above 3 is indicative of the strong bullish bias, and below 3 is considered sideways to bearish, and if it is below 0, then that is considered strongly bearish. Now let's go back in time and see how the price dynamic played out and what kind of output value we had for this indicator. Now, if we consider the Euro USD's price moves in recent days, recent week, then mostly it has been bullish. It has continued to gain ground against the dollar. Euro has been rising and rising since its turnaround around the levels of 0.995. From there onwards, it has gained almost 10 percentage points, and even if we consider the price move for this month, it has been more or less bullish. And for last couple of sessions after making the high at 1.1, we did see these some sort of retracement from the higher side, but If we consider these price moves, here you can notice that the Euro USD has not really been strongly bearish for last couple of sessions, for a couple of weeks even you can say, and as a result of that we haven't really seen these range action verification index dipping below zero. Now, how to use these indicator? That is the important question to consider, and we will be considering some of the possible simple uses, some of the representative examples. So one way to use it is to simply look at these level, whether it is above 3 or below 3, and as I said, when it is above 3 it is considered strongly bullish, and when it is below 3 then it is better to not go for the buy trade. So that is one simple reading of this indicator. Now if we consider the Euro USD's price moves for last couple of sessions starting from 18th of April, it has been more or less sideways. It hasn't been trending strongly on either side. So that is what we are getting these in terms of the reading. It is neither in negative territory nor above 3. So the price action is telling us that the market is trading sideways, and it is better for us to simply take advantage of the range, existing range, and keep in mind that range and then trade accordingly. So we get these three outcomes with this indicator: strongly bullish, sideways, and strongly bearish. And with that, we can eliminate some of the trades where there is not much of an momentum in the underlying instrument, and go for the trades only when there is a strong momentum. So that way, we can eliminate the sideways kind of choppy markets. So that is one advantage of this indicator, because many a times if the indicator is generating only two outcomes, the buy and sell, then when the market is not really trending in that kind of scenario, you will see that many false signals will be generated, and that is going to eat up your account equity. So it is better to consider the three scenarios, and that's what this indicator is doing. It is calculated simply by considering these two moving averages, the combination of two moving averages. Its formula is simple. The fast moving average, that is the short calculation period moving average, 7 and 65 combination is used. 7 is for last 7 trading session, and 65 generally represents last 3 months, because generally we have 65 sessions in 3 months. So that's how these two values are derived. If we deduct the long moving average value, the 65 period moving average value, from the short, that is 7 period moving average value, and then divide it by the long, that is 65 moving average value, and multiplied by 100, we get a percentage range of where the price action is of last 7 days in comparison to the last 65 days. If we simply change the chart to daily, then that will be the simple conclusion. As you can simply consider the last 7 period price action being compared to the last 65 candle period worth of data. So that is how this indicator is calculated. And when the price action is strongly trending, we will have sharp moves on either side. So that will be visible in the outcome. So go for the long trades when we have the output value above 3 and rising, because at some point in time the price action is going to change course after having touched and after having seen bullish momentum. So it is advisable to target the trades in the initial phase when the output of these range action verification index rises above 3, and after it has risen and remained in that territory for good enough amount of time, somewhere down the line it is going to change course and start to dip again. So that is not really the ideal phase to get involved. Rather, we can wait it out and allow the price stability to kick in, and Only when things start to look favorable again, we can go for the initiation of the trade. So that is the use of this indicator. Now let us look at the editing customization options available on the platform. Okay, it's taking some time. Let's wait. I think it is a bit slow because of the internet connection, I think. All right, we got this. So as I was telling you earlier, this short period is 7 and 65. Of course, if you feel like, you can change the combination if you are not really happy with this combination, or if you want to try out different combination, you can do that anytime. So all you have to do is change this combination and go for your own combination. So whatever you want to try out, you can do simply by increasing this short period value, calculation value. So if you want to keep 7 and 65 as it is, these are the default values. If you want to change, then that option is also open, so you can try out how things work out for you. That is the one easy way to work with this indicator. Output, for defining the output, the color combination options are provided to you. You can go for different color combinations, so all these options are there, or you can keep it as it is. So these two options are there. Now I have opted for brighter shades. Styling combination can also be changed if you feel like. Levels, there is this level defined at 3. If you want to make it look more prominent, you can do that. Even the color can be changed. Let's opt for a brighter color. All right. Advanced editing option, recalculate on new candle only. This is not going to cast much of an impact in the calculation. So you can opt in or keep out of this option. It is not going to make much of a difference. Highlight the time period zone. So whatever is your calculation period, it will be highlighted. Calculate from the custom data. You can customize the candle period which is going to be used for the calculation. Suppose if you want to keep a predefined calculation period, you can do that as well. So the each candle which is going to be used for calculation is now going to be of 5 minutes, even though the chart is of hourly. For that matter, we can change the chart to any candle period, but the calculation will be done simply using the 5-minute candle data. So that's how this customization works. It is taking some time to load. Okay, so here it is. Now I'm going to revert back to the views from the chart. Side can be spread, ask, or bid. Two options are there to indicate on all the breaks. So if you want this indicator to be available on all the candle breaks whenever you change, you can opt in for it, or else you can specify on which particular candle breaks the indicator should be available, and only on that particular candle break the indicator will be added to the chart. So that option is also there. So with this, now I'm signing off for the day. If you have any query or any idea to share, do write to me in the feedback, and I would be more than happy to take the discussion forward. Thank you all for joining in. Have a fabulous day ahead. Do try out the various combinations and try to take advantage of these indicator. Next time we will be considering one more indicator, another indicator of the same series. So see you next time around. Till then, goodbye.